You recording?
So,
Yo.
you caught somebody being a wild nigga on Twitter?
Nah, I saw one of your freaky ass homeboys on the From Us to You page when I was on there, just checking, seeing what was happening, checking the notifications and shit, man. I just see a wild ass porn clip on the timeline, right? So, it's like two niggas laying down.
Okay.
Damn near scissoring, right?
All right.
They got their legs crossed together like that. They're like this, right? And it's a chick on top of them.
Oh,
one in one hole, one in the other hole.
I think I saw.
You saw that one?
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, that was a mutual. That was one of your mutuals.
Oh, okay, I was wondering how they got on my timeline.
Shout out to your freaky ass homeboy. And that's not even the end of it, because what your homeboy said. Your homeboy said, "Yo, I had to see it, so y'all had to see it too." In the retweet.
Damn, bro.
What kind of freaky ass excuse is that, bro?
Nah, I feel like that's a freaky ass nigga. Damn, who the hell? I did see that, but I wasn't paying attention when I saw it.
I forgot his Twitter handler or his X handler, whatever you want to call it, his X name. I just saw that you was the mutual, and I was like, "Oh, you brought this energy over here." I almost unfollowed the nigga, man. That's one strike, man. He posts some other bullshit on the timeline like that. It's like, yo, we over here trying to network and build an audience. You over here giving us two niggas scissoring with a bitch on top, getting the ultimate pleasure.
I did see that shit, though. I was like, but I don't think I saw it from one of my homeboys. I think I saw it from like this girl I follow.
He's a freaky ass nigga. Yeah, so multiple of your followers enjoyed that clip. It felt like everybody had to see that.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro. Like, that's why I try my hardest.
Your generation freaky as hell, bro.
Yeah, for real. Unnecessary freaky.
Y'all gotta relax.
Just unnecessary horny for no reason.
That niggas already be off the rhino pill at age 19 for no fucking reason.
Just no reason. Just out here.
Can y'all relax just a little bit?
Nah, man.
Jesus Christ.
Who else gonna consume all these honey packs? But yeah, man, I don't know.
Are y'all their target market? The young niggas?
I think so, bro. I don't really think the honey packs and the dick pills are for the old niggas no more. I think it's for the young niggas.
That's a sick situation.
I don't know how that happened, but hey, bro, somehow the marketing plan switched.
Yeah, but Scoob homeboy, man, I forgot your name on there. Strike one, my nigga. Don't post no shit like that again, man. That's some wild shit.
Well, that's why I try to stay
away from that. If I had to see it, you had to see it. No, we didn't, freak boy. You just wanted to see who's on the same type of time.
Yeah, who was gonna like it? No, that's crazy, bro. Who can you secretly DM? But yeah, that for you page, bro. Like, I be trying to stay away from it because that's when you see all the like
the shit you missed.
Yeah, like the shit you missed. What your
they
people
want to
be
make
like
sure you caught.
Yeah. You see some wild shit, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, on my regular page, my For You tab is a little bit more lit than the regular tab. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Nah, that For You tab be lit as hell. Like,
I be on that tab more than.
But that shit gets spooky. Hey, sometimes
it's the Wild Wild West, bro.
Sometimes it just be like, it just posts like who you follow. It be like, hey, they follow this person.
Yeah, that's what make it even more wild. But
and then you find out the woman ain't a woman.
Oh boy,
that happened a couple times. I was like, oh,
what you mean by that?
Oh, the homies got other interests.
Oh boy, school.
Okay. Well, he probably didn't know we could all see this. But anyways, man, welcome back to another episode from Us to You, a podcast from a nigga point of view. I'm your host, Scoob. You're.
Oh boy, Scoob.
In front of me is Slick.
You think you slick, but you're not.
Sensei is here, motherfuckers.
And we back, man. Shit. How was your weekend, bro?
Super quiet. We ain't even gotta talk about.
Bro, my shit was super quiet too. I low-key had like
quiet boys.
I low-key had two, like a family reunion to go to, and then like Glove's stepson had like a birthday party and shit. And yeah, on my way to Glove, like stepson birthday party, I caught like a flat tire. I was like, damn. So I just gave up on my weekend after that.
That's where you caught the flat at.
Yeah.
Damn.
I was like, bro, I just gave up on my weekend after that. But other than that,
you told Glove, like, y'all got a flat.
Yeah, bro. At first he didn't believe me. He was like, yeah, man. That's what they all say. I had to send pictures and shit.
No glove, no
I had to send him this nigga Quan pulling up. So I was the nigga Quan for pulling up, man, making sure I was straight.
Or, yeah. Shout out to Glove, man. I hope they had a cool birthday party for his oldest stepkid. I already told him I wasn't coming to no more family functions. So
oh, you was serious about
that? I know why niggas thought I was joking. Right?
Nah, he was really like, bro, like, Slick, all right, bro. He ain't never hit me back in the group chat. Because we met up with Glove later on that night. He was like, man, Slick good, bro. He never hit me back up, bro. I had, like, beers for him and everything.
Nah, I mean, I kind of had a long day, man. It's been one of them weekends.
Bro,
I just ain't trying to down the listeners, but it's been one of them weekends.
Nah, I feel it, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I've been tired this whole weekend. I've been sleeping my ass off like I'm a pregnant woman. And then like when we was coming to record the other day, bro, like my dog escaped and almost got kidnapped by some white man. So I
Break that down for the listeners real quick.
Bro, I don't-
Because when you was saying it in the group chat, I thought like you was saying definitively if your mom saw niggas
That's
pull
what I
up,
thought too.
grab the dog and just skirt off.
That's
I was
what I
about
thought
to say,
too.
hold up, dog.
That's what I thought too.
This is crazy.
That's the only reason why I turned back around. I was like, bro, let me turn back around.
Is that what your mom said happened?
That's what she said happened on the phone. I was like, wait a minute. So you saw somebody just kidnap the dog? You didn't like blow your horn? You didn't do nothing to prevent this? So I'm like, all right. So I turned back around. The dog, like before I left, the dog escaped because the dog was just in the garage for whatever reason.
And this is the dog
escaped.
you claim always escape, right?
Yeah, she's elusive. She get out all the time, just runs, roam the hood and shit.
Outsmarting y'all niggas over there, bro?
Pretty much. So I'm already late coming to the pod, so I was like, hey, I can't catch the dog. So I'm like I'm not halfway, but I'm like almost in Linden, and like I just get a call from my mom, like, man, somebody just kidnapped the dog. Like I saw him get out the car and take the dog, and this like I'm like, wait a minute, what? This is a wild story. So I turn back around. Come to find out, I guess like she didn't see that the dog. I guess from her angle, it looked like the dude kidnapped the dog, but my dog ran somewhere and hid and shit.
So
And
there
then-
was an attempt.
It was an attempt.
to-
It was an attempt. And I guess when the dude saw my mom, he just ran back into his car.
It was a white dude?
I guess so.
She didn't say?
Huh?
She didn't say it was
Nah, I'm just assuming it was a white person. I wouldn't assume a black person would just be stealing dogs like that. That's my white savior right there. Hey. But yeah, that was
about to
it.
be that dog's white savior.
That was, man. I'm pretty sure he could have treated the dog better than what we be treating.
Oh, shit. Y'all block that dog's blessings.
Dog would have had a better life.
That's fucking crazy.
Man.
I mean, hey, man, y'all got her back.
Yeah, man. So shout out to the dog for coming back, but
Hopefully the dog will want to stick around a little longer.
Nah,
Stop
bro.
trying to break out, maybe.
I feel like that dog is just searching for a new home, man, because she always breaking out.
I don't know, maybe, man.
Hey, man. But shit, man, what's going on, bro? What's out here in these streets?
Ain't too much heavy randomly in these streets. We brought out white people. You want to get into some white news?
Might as well. What's up? What's the whites out here doing?
I peeped in the internet streets. Ashton Kutcher and his wife Mila Kunis are rape apologists.
Yeah, I saw that.
One of their buddies from the '70s shows, his name Danny Masterson,
Yeah.
convicted of multiple rape charges, I want to say. And I believe his lawyer reached out to those two to write a character letter to the judge to hopefully lighten up the sentence.
Yeah.
Am I correct?
Yeah.
All right,
That's
bet.
what it sounds like.
And news got out to the streets that this is what they was doing, and the internet been tearing their white ass up.
Yeah.
Rightfully though,
Yeah.
cause writing a character letter for a rapist convicted of multiple rapes,
Yeah.
it's kind of crazy. Even if y'all once was cool and y'all was on set together, made money together, blah blah blah. Once like rape gets into play, like you kind of gotta wash your hands from that
Yeah.
and stay away from that. Especially if you're a public figure, my
Yeah.
nigga.
Even if they're not like,
Y'all are wilding.
even if they were innocent, it's kind of one of them things. It's like, you gotta like, you gonna have to prove that innocent on your own.
Well, I'm
big
pretty
dog.
sure that this. I think they had evidence and shit for this.
Nah, it sound
no,
like-
you did this. It
Even,
sound like he was a nasty man.
Yeah, I'm about to say, even when I was like paying attention, well, not paying attention, but like hearing about the case, it sounded like he was just being a nasty nigga. Like
You was following this case closely.
Nah, not closely, but I have like heard
a
about
70
this
shows
case. Actually, yeah, I used to watch that shit back then.
I never got into it.
I used to watch it. It was especially when I was younger. It was actually a pretty good show.
Yeah, the only white show I really fucked with was like Saved by the Bell, like that. That like I guess that was my '70s show for a lot of other niggas. Like
Yeah,
Saved by the Bell was my
pretty good.
shit.
I don't know.
But
I was just talking to somebody about that. I grew up like with like watching white humor, like from like Dan Cook, whatever other white comedians was out during my era. So like How I Met Your Mother, fucking Kings of Queens, shit like that.
Love and Marriage.
Yeah, like I was watching shit like that as a kid. So
I was very selective with my white content as a youngin. Don't get me wrong, I had some in my bag, but I was real selective with it. I wasn't just fucking with everything.
I wasn't too big on like Seinfeld though.
Yeah,
Seinfeld was cool.
Seinfeld.
But
I love Raymond.
Yeah.
Cheers.
I
all them
got
other
into I
cracker
love
joints, I won't really
Raymond
too,
like later on.
too deep in it.
Yeah. Cheers, nah, nah. Cheers.
But like the cool swaggy joints, like Saved by the Bell and shit like that. Oh,
shit with the Fonz. like all right.
Damn, what was that called? I forgot. But I watched that a little bit too.
Yeah, I forgot what it's called too.
As a young nigga, if I was up late, Nick at Night.
Yo, I low key miss Nick at Night. I don't know, man. I miss that like that time frame of life, staying up hella late watching shows.
You know what's crazy? On YouTube, I watched this documentary on Snick. Remember Snick? It was like the teenage Nickelodeon hours, like on Saturday or the weekends, like from I guess like 7 or 8 to like 11 or something for the teens at home, the preteens actually. I watched the documentary on that shit. That was pretty. It was pretty good, pretty informative.
Bring back that.
Showed how Nickelodeon like came and like took over like TV for real.
Yeah, Nickelodeon had like a real run
where they took over like when it came to the kids content and the kids audience. They had that shit on lock. Especially when they rebranded and they like fired a CEO and hired this one shorty, and shorty came in there kind of rebranded Nickelodeon. Shit just went up after that.
Nickelodeon had that shit on lock, bro. Nickelodeon and fucking like Disney Channel. Cartoon, like I remember Cartoon Network, but like I remember Cartoon Network not being like the third option.
What after like WB? What was it? Or
It was like Nick,
Nickelodeon,
Disney, and then Cartoon Network. Shit, low key CW might have been like before Cartoon Network because they had like Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon.
Yeah, just they had the mornings on lock.
Yeah.
After that, it was everything else.
Yeah.
But like that morning block from like 6 to like maybe 12 or 10. Oh yeah, that was WB because they had like the ill, like childish animation. Yeah. So I agree with you on that.
Yeah.
But you want to hear these rape apologists apologize for writing the letter?
Yeah, man.
See what they gotta say, man. Cop your plea.
We are aware of the pain that has been caused by the character letters that we wrote on behalf of Danny Masterson.
We support victims. We have done this historically through our work and will continue to do so in the future.
A couple months ago, Danny's family reached out to us and they asked us to write character letters to represent the person that we knew for 25 years.
Trash!
So that the judge could take that into full consideration relative to the sentencing.
The letters were not written to question the legitimacy of the judicial system or the validity of the jury's ruling.
They were intended for the judge to read. And not to undermine the testimony of the victims or traumatize them in any way. We would never want to do that. And we're sorry if that has taken place.
Our heart goes out to every single person who's ever been a victim of sexual assault, sexual abuse, or rape.
This is one of them conversations that's kind of hard because it's like, if your homeboy...
How many times do you think they rehearsed that?
They had to do it a couple times because like they was like...
They PR team tried.
Yeah.
They tried.
But it gotta be hard though. Like your homeboy, like somebody you feel like you know, and they get charged or something like that, and you're like, I don't like. Not even I don't believe it. It's just like but he didn't show me no signs of that. Like I just want to help out my boy, my guy.
Bro, he rapes women. He forcefully penetrate women without their consent.
But that's my guy. I don't know.
I'm about to say I don't want to put it on nobody. Let's say I was in that situation. You writing a character letter for me?
Bro, it's hard,
Have you found out that I was living this dark demon life in the closet?
Bro, if it's really like I can look at the case and be on some shit like maybe like there's like that real like, man, something ain't adding up. I don't believe Slick would do something like that. And like it's like some like they didn't even find your semen at the scene. They found somebody else's semen and they just got this whole like case out on you. Then yeah, I'll be like, nah, bro, don't do my nigga Slick like that. That's kind of crazy.
Oh boy.
But like if it's like
I'm telling you right
definite
now,
like hey,
if you have multiple rape charges pended on you, or you
multiple is crazy. Yeah, multiple was crazy. Multiple was crazy.
He had multiple, right?
Yeah, he had multiple.
Yeah,
he had like
I don't think it was just one thing. I think this nigga was bugging out.
Yeah, he had two.
I'm just saying, bro. If Ms. Ola reach out to me, like, yo, it's like I need you to do me this favor, and that's on your record, I'm gonna nicely hang up on your mother.
Hey, it is what it is. That's one. Yeah, that's a crime. It's like bro, you might have to fight them demons on your own, bro. And like if you make it on the other side, hey, bro, I'm proud of you. But if not, it is what it is, though.
You know what else is nasty about the internet? You know when shit like this happens, they start digging and find some other nasty shit to pin on you. So like they found this old clip of him and his girl Mila Kunis.
Yeah.
On damn, I almost called her Rosie O'Donnell. Talk show from back in the day, and they was telling the story of how
they met.
Yeah, how like
And
he was
like,
19, she was 14, and they was finessing her to like tongue kissing and shit on.
Yeah.
So they calling him a groomer.
Bruh, not because like from the story I heard,
I can play it so you can hear.
No, but from the story I heard, maybe they might tell the story different. First of all, I used to have like the biggest crush on Mia Khalifa. I don't know why. Like she was always like
Mia Khalifa.
Ain't that her name?
What's Mila Kunis?
Mia
Mia
Kunis.
Khalifa is the porn star.
Homeboy Scoop.
But shout out to her too.
Homeboy Scoop.
I hear you, dog.
But nah, I used to have the biggest crush on her for whatever reason. I don't know why. I still think she's a beautiful woman. But from what the story was presented to me was like she lied to get on that show, and they didn't know she was like 14 until like later on. But I don't know,
Your
bro.
generation freaky, bro.
It could be some. Nah, they're part of your generation.
Nah,
they in
bro.
their 30s. They might be like Ashton Kutcher might be 40.
That Mia Khalifa was just too smoothly rolled off your tongue, too smoothly, bro.
Wow, come on now. It's Mia. Come on.
Now I see why that freak boy is on that timeline. Why are we trying to promote content? But
Yeah, that's the same point.
I mean, hey, he was talking like he knew she was 14.
Oh damn,
So I'll play the
Hey.
clip and we can talk about
that's
it.
that white boy fun. Only white boys can
I
get.
told
away
you,
with that
white
shit.
boys play different
Yeah,
games.
they can get away with that shit.
She was 14 when we started the show. I was like 19, right?
Right.
And they're like, okay, you guys are going to be making out in this scene. And I'm like thinking like, wait,
I
this
never
is like
kissed a guy.
slightly
I was
illegal,
gonna say,
That's
right?
probably your first kiss ever, right?
He was my first kiss. Why someone bet you made with Danny about our first kiss?
No, it wasn't the first kiss.
No,
This was like
go
a
ahead,
second or
Ashton.
third kiss.
It was the first. It was like the first week.
No, it was not the first week.
Whatever. Let me tell you what happened.
No, let me tell you what happened.
No. Okay, so I've never kissed a guy, so I was so. I mean, you know, Ash was attractive, and I was a.
Hey, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Arguing about when was the first time you kissed a 14-year-old when you was 19. That was nasty shit. That was nasty, dog. I ain't gonna cap. That was mad nasty, bro. I don't even want to finish the clip no more because that shit was nasty. That was nasty.
Hey, bro, that's the games they play, bro.
I don't know, bro. I don't know how to defend that one. Maybe that's why he's so heavy into like protecting kids from getting trafficking.
Is that what he doing?
Yeah, you know that like he don't act no more for real. Like he's like a big advocate on like children trafficking. Like he be going to like the Pentagon and shit, talking about that shit.
I ain't stopping from this slander.
Oh no, and that's the
Stop
reason why
none
a lot
of
of
this
people
slander.
was like calling him out. They was calling him a hypocrite. Like, how are you doing this for the kids and then you like doing that? So, hey man, yeah, what it is, I guess. What else is going on, bro?
You want a Tyrese and DJ Envy update?
Actually, I
Because
do.
if I'm not mistaken, last episode when we was running the 2-man, I was saying that DJ Envy wasn't saying what Tyrese was saying to his wife, and it was just like, you know, he was just saying it was disrespectful. We stopped talking to you, and it sounded like they pieced it up and made amends and left the show.
But I feel like we knew what.
But
Tyrese
after
said.
that show, Tyrese went on social media, did the social media thing, try to bring up and readdress some shit instead of readdressing it or addressing it while he was on the show, which made DJ Envy call his wife up on the radio and clear some things out.
It was crazy,
and it gave more context. And me personally, I believe that Tyrese was on nasty time, whether he was on the psych meds or not. He was on some nasty time, and I'm on the side that DJ Envy should have boxed his mouth while they was in the studio.
Even right now, DJ Envy should box his mouth because like it looked like Tyrese is like promoting his album through this, and it's like this is kind of nasty, bro. But like I don't know which clip you about to play, but in one clip he was like trying to like expose the text messages, like they been texting or whatever, but like the text messages from like 2002, and he was saying it was from like 2003.
Yeah, I'm gonna play this clip. Like, I guess this was the first shit, or this is a clip from his first IG live right after the Breakfast Club, and then we can move on from that one. But let's see what Mr. Tyrese Gibson got to say. fresh off the Breakfast Club.
I've lost a little sleep since I've been home about a man accusing me of disrespecting his wife, as he said. Charlemagne in the background said, "What did he say?" I was wondering too. What did I say? So, of course, you know, the beautiful thing about the iMessage, the iCloud, it gives you an opportunity to recall text messages, and I don't see nothing in the text messages directly into Envy or directly into his wife where I disrespected him or her.
I don't know.
You got any commentation? Because I mean, I can go straight to his wife on the Breakfast Club. But all I'm gonna say is, damn, Tyrese, I don't want to put this nastiness on your jacket, but you're kind of forcing me because this is how you handling it. He's just talking about going through iCloud and talking about text messages. DJ Envy and his wife was talking about they was on the phone, like phone call, like you saying this in her ear, type shit. So it's nice to dance around like you ain't did nothing, going through your iCloud and not seeing no messages. You might have been a good enough manipulator to know to keep that nastiness straight on the telephone line. You know what I mean?
Bro, I ain't gonna hold you. Whatever DJ Envy and his wife said Tyrese did, I believe that shit, bro. We gotta realize this is a nigga that called Jada Pickett and started rapping Hail Mary.
That's what I'm saying. So nothing's off the table
like,
really for you.
It's like, bro, like I'm not about to sit here.
Like
and
the sky's the limit of what wild shit you'll do.
Like I'm not about to sit here and act like you an angel, bro. Like I'm just gonna assume you did say some wild shit.
Want to hear some of his wife?
Yeah.
Well, we stopped talking to Tyrese on 2 different occasions. Once, many, many years ago, when he did do that amazing thing for us. He and I became friends, and we were very, very cool, and we spoke often. And a lot of times you'd be laying in the bed next to me while I was talking.
I'm going to pause it real quick because this is where DJ Envy fucked up.
Yeah.
You let him get way too close to your wife. Me personally, like, ayo, even if you helped us get our relationship together, y'all just talking on the phone like that randomly and shit like that, like, nah. That's just, you just giving a little too much. Y'all just giving just a little too much.
I feel like as a man, you should know there's just certain things. Like, even if you are cool with somebody's wife, like, this should just be like a certain level of respect there, like, before you just hit the press
bro,
call.
They gonna go as far as you let them.
Yeah. Cause
especially
like
the nigga on the outside, bro, he's gonna go as far as you let him.
It sound like she just was about to say, like, there would be moments where I would be laying down in bed and Tyrese would be texting and Envy would be right there. Like,
yeah, that's exactly what you're saying.
Talking to him, and at first everything was cool, but for me, it got to a point where it became inappropriate and uncomfortable, where I felt as though lines were being crossed. And you felt as though lines were being crossed, and
was being crossed when he
we
was on the phone
both
with
decided that we were going to take a step back. And, you know, there was times where I felt like he was extremely demanding of my time and of my attention, where if I didn't give him my time and my attention, he would get very angry, get very upset.
All right. Like, just hearing that part right there.
Yeah.
I'm boxing your mouth as soon as you walk in the studio. And then I'm going to explain to the producers and Charlemagne and Just Hilarious later after I box your mouth. Why I boxed your mouth.
Yeah, it seemed like Envy I don't know. It seemed like Envy kind of dropped the ball on that one.
No, I appreciate this about DJ Envy because he definitely took like accountability. Because when I was listening to him in the radio when this was going on, a shorty had called in. And she even said that. I was like, yo, DJ Envy, you got to take some of this responsibility because you let this nigga in like this far. And he was like, bro, you absolutely right. And I was like,
I definitely would have mentioned like, hey, so you just gonna keep texting this nigga while we laying down right now? Like, like what we doing right now?
Hey, I would have put that boundary.
Yeah, like that would have been known
super quick. I'm like, yo, I appreciate you helping us get through our marriage. Like, bro, we owe you.
Yeah.
I ain't never said I didn't. We owe you, but we not about to do that.
Yeah, that would have been.
This is my wife.
Yeah.
Let me know what his expectations were of me, and you know, At that time, I didn't feel as though he was going through any mental issues. I didn't feel as though he was facing any mental challenges at that time. I know that he does go through things, and I know that he has been on medication, but at that time I felt as though he was very clear-minded and everything seemed
talking to me crazy.
cool. But when I started to feel uncomfortable and you started to feel uncomfortable, we took a step back.
Well, what lines were crossed? Because people would be like, well, what lines did he cross?
You know, I don't really feel comfortable being specific because at the same time, I still do have a respect for him. I know that you still do have a respect for him. I would feel more comfortable just being general and saying that,
we can end it off.
You know, there was flirting and inappropriate compliments for a woman who's married.
I just want to get that part.
I want my fade, and I want my motherfucking fade right now.
Envy did say right after that, like, "Hey, bro, I ain't got no respect for the nigga." But like, that's where another thing I would have been like, kind of mad at my wife too. Like, no, we don't have respect for. No, nah, this nigga violated our marriage again. This time he's using it as a rollout. Say whatever nasty shit.
It's
this
still a
nigga
small badge of respect somewhere, just because he did help save our marriage. Because like she filed the divorce papers, had a lawyer, like she was ready to go.
Yeah.
And like Tyrese was like that last trump card that actually like helped them save their marriage the way they told the story. So there's like that small little badge of respect you still have for him, but that doesn't mean you have to hold on to him. That doesn't mean you can't get boxed in the mouth.
Yeah.
Without a doubt. Yeah. So yeah, my wife saying that and like inappropriate compliments, you demanding my wife's time and nah, bro, you way too entitled. So yeah, I mean, hey, bro, he handled it the best way possible, the mature way, and plus he's a radio host, so you know he can air it on air radio and clear his side and paint his narrative.
And before we go,
no better way to handle it.
Before we go to break, I'm not talking about the people that got like serious mental health, like where they really can't control it, like they just start seeing shit or just say random outbursts. I'm talking about the niggas that like, kind of like Tyrese. How much blame do you put on their mental health when they're going through like their little breakdowns or whatever?
She said that nigga was sober and clear minded.
Oh, okay, then never mind.
That nigga was talking mad normal and sensible and logical until he started goddamn making inappropriate comments.
He put the "How You Want to Act Like That" beat in the background. He just had that playing in the background while he was talking to her.
First of all, ain't no nigga talking to my bitch with R&B playing in the background. I'm cutting that line immediately.
If I hear that, I ain't gonna count, bro. Even if I'm in the car with my homegirl, I just hear a nigga playing R&B in the background. I'm like, nah, you gotta hang up that phone, shorty.
Awesome.
Till we get to our destination, and then you can continue that conversation.
Nah. It's like, who's this nigga? That's a whole argument now. Hey, bro, why is niggas feeling comfortable calling you with R&B playing in the back?
Yeah.
Like, that sound like a nigga on a mission.
Nah, that's a nigga. He better be on a mission. You better not just be calling somebody on some like just checking up on them. R&B is playing in the background. Got fucking the Gap band just going crazy.
I mean, it better be explanation calling my bitch. So
that's crazy.
Hey, yo, when we out of the group chat.
We can talk about that off air. We be right back.
Nah, man, fuck that. Yo, I mean, like, has she contributed anything? Plus, the group chat been mad quiet. You know what's crazy? My phone was like running out of storage. I'm like, bro, I got like 128 gigs. I ain't been that active on my phone. So I go on my phone or whatever, and I'm like seeing where all my messages and like, where all my like data and shit is being used up at. It's in the fucking my messages, and it was on my podcast shit.
Yeah.
For like some shit, like for something on my podcast, it was just downloading everybody's episodes.
Yeah.
So I had just mad gigs filled up. I'm like, oh hell no, nigga.
Sometimes I gotta go into like my phone and just start deleting my. I don't even think you can turn that shit off for real.
So I went in there, I deleted all of that shit, freed up about 30 gigs. I was like, fuck. And then I went into my messages. I was like, damn, there's a lot of media and shit on these group chats.
Yeah.
Deleted the From Us to You team podcast and all of that shit. And bro, since I deleted it, ain't nobody messaged or nothing in it. So I just don't have the group chat yet. I'm like, bro, why is the group chat so quiet? And we're supposed to be running a fucking podcast.
Yo, but actually, thanks for reminding me. Yeah, I don't know what the hell happened with the last episode. I don't fucking know, bro. Like that shit just is off on timing. Like the audio and the video won't match. I try to like go back and fix it. It still is not matching up. I don't know what happened with that, y'all. So if y'all watched the last episode and y'all trying to on YouTube and y'all trying to figure out why shit ain't matching up, I don't know. It just happened. I don't fucking know, y'all. But
it's probably like some rendering or some bouncing shit. Might just have to bounce it again or something.
I don't know, bro. I try to I don't know. I'll talk to you when we go on break.
Yeah, man. But on the closing, yeah, man, it's about time to on the team, man. Niggas ain't doing shit.